Welcome back, Amador County. We've got the great selection of gourds here, and we have the artist himself, and you are?
I'm Bob Jones, and I've been painting for about 25 years, and I really enjoy it.
Well, you do a great job, Bob. You're a very talented
Welcome
person.
back to AM Live. We've had you here before.
Yeah.
We, some of the faces are just fun, you know?
They are.
Actually, what happened here, I used to, when I moved up a few years ago from San Diego, my grandson loaded the truck and his friend. I got some broken gourds. I used to not do anything with all those broken pieces. This year I started, cut some like reindeer heads,
idea.
and then I'd, paint them up like just for something showy or to hang on a tree or hang somewhere.
So those broken gourds came in handy, huh?
They did, and then on these I sold an awful lot of these.
Those are cute.
Several of these, I make different goofy faces on them.
Those are
and
adorable.
People really like them, and that's one of our projects for the Friends of the Library that we'll be discussing, I'm sure, before long.
How fun.
So people will be painting these in a short time. So, ooh.
What do you use to do the cutting?
Everything from just saber saws, although we use little tiny saws to cut gourds if they're thin walls so we don't break them.
Right.
And then I also will use a bandsaw some, and then I sand them a lot, and so.
Now, do you grow your own gourds?
I do not grow them.
Because they go berserk, am I right?
They do. They're fun to grow.
Yeah.
In fact, one of our members of the Gourd Society here was complaining because his farm at Coloma, he grows some commercially, and his biggest one this year was only 680 pounds. The state record was right around 2,000. And
oh my
for
goodness!
I'm sorry, that was pumpkin. That was pumpkin.
That was a pumpkin.
Those are pumpkins. I'm sorry, they're all in the same family.
Right. But wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, there's some time involved in this one.
Well, now the things from those on the end, not this one, but the rest of them, I did not do. They're things that members of the Gourd Society did. There's about 30 some of us in the local Gourd Society, part of California Gourd Society, and we all have different talents. I happen to be kind of the painting expert in the group, but golly, when you look at like that front gourd,
that's beautiful.
that one has the tree trunk and all in it. It's gouged in, and then all that beadwork. It's just
beautiful.
I'm just starting to learn a few things. I've only painted gourds in the past. That's all I've done with them.
Now, Bob, didn't this all start with the American Indians? That they used gourds for many different purposes?
Gourds have actually been used for thousands of years, mostly as containers before they,
right.
But a lot of the Native Americans in this area and a lot of the West Coast used, well, actually in the Southwest too, gourds were used a lot. They used them a lot.
They're beautiful. This is really cute, what you did. You filled it with candy.
Yeah, my dentist wants you to eat extra because he'll pay me a commission if you'll rot your teeth out.
There you go. And then you take that little...
And I didn't make the hole too big because I didn't want to get too many at one time.
There you go. Cute idea.
Anyway, I actually make some candy dishes like this for one for Christmas and the Halloween one. They're kind of fun.
Cute idea. That is a cute idea.
Though I do most of my work with gourds lately.
You got to turn them the other way.
I know.
Yeah, fangs.
Oh, fangs a lot.
Yeah,
Getting really punny around here.
Looks isn't everything.
Really, that's for sure. Now, Bob, what is the hardest thing when you look at a gourd? What is the hardest thing for you to come up with an idea? What would be the hardest thing for you to say, gosh, I'm stuck here?
Well, usually I'll get the idea first, and then I'll kind of select what shape gourd I want, and I don't seem to have any problem with that. Though I do. Let's see, this one I was from a commercial pattern. I'd seen the picture, and I modified it quite a bit, and on these. So, and then this one again, I had a gourd with a broken off top, so. This was kind of a natural to make a candy dish out of it.
That's really cute.
Still usable.
I put those little red and white peppermint wrapped candies in there.
Cute idea.
The grandkids like to come to my house at Christmas because I have all kinds of candy dishes.
I bet they do. I bet your neighbors and your friends love it when Christmas comes around because they know they're going to get something great made by you.
Yeah, it saves a few shekels for me not having to buy phony stuff for them.
There you go. And you do a lot of woodwork too. You could tell this is beautiful.
Yeah, this one actually I taught it in an advanced class, and I was surprised that all 15 students came out. There's looking pretty nice.
That's very
This one
pretty.
I even left the Morning Glory.
Yes.
Before they open, I even raised these up.
Oh, how beautiful.
This looks
That
kind of
is-
tough, but actually, if you're curious, on the roof here, all this check mark with
Uh-huh.
the lattice work, I just take tape, one direction, 3/4 inch tape, and then bounce a
gonna
sponge
say,
on it to give the look.
right.
And then when it's peel off, and when they're dry, just tape the other way and bounce, and it goes fast.
A friend of
making
mine
that.
does toll painting.
Oh, yeah.
And a very, very talented woman. And I'm just amazed every time I see something of the. Well, you can do artist. Michael does it too, right? You're a very good artist. Stick figures for me, and that's about it. But they're cute stick
Where can
figures.
people purchase some of your wares?
You know, they seem to like the gaudy or showy things I do. When I do something kind of serious, of course I have to charge more money. It takes more time, but
Sure.
they seem to. Well, a lot of artists don't paint frivolous things. They only paint serious things. But I'm just a frivolous guy, I guess.
Well,
Well,
you're
it seems like more fun to
talented.
paint something like this than something serious.
It does. It's cute. You've got a lot of wonderful little. The faces are they have a lot of expression in them. They're really cute. And you know what's really nice is that it's coming from you, and that's what makes it a lot of fun.
Yes, and one thing I've moved towards a lot more towards, even more than last year, is towards coming up with my own ideas and doing things on my own. Could I tell you about 2 Easter things I painted?
Sure.
Okay. I needed to get the one that's over the edge here. My paint room is.
Oh, wow.
My paint studio is upstairs in our house, so the wife doesn't know what projects I'm working on.
That's beautiful.
So anyway, I painted one before Easter. I painted 2. This one and the one with the bright colors.
This one, yeah.
But this one, I painted this
Sorry,
just for well, we have some granddaughters that would love it, so I wasn't sure what
How
we'd
cute.
do with it. So I took these down Easter morning, this one and this one. And my wife looked at this, and she didn't know, and I was talking about it, and she said, you know, instead of an big Easter egg, this could make a hot air balloon.
Oh, for
And
Pete's
then
sake.
make the little
Put a little
basket with
basket.
the animals in it. So I may do that for next
Right.
year.
The next time you break
Anyway.
a gourd, you got your basket.
But anyway, I just like doing
Yeah.
original things. This, I had seen these colors used once, and so I went ahead and made this. But
Cute.
this I really like. But when I did take it down, after Easter was over, I boxed up some decorations in the house. And when I put this in the box, my wife said, no,
Leave it out.
leave it out. This one stays on
Beautiful.
display year round.
Hey, we don't mean to cut you off, but we have to run to an ad break. We have to pay the bills here at TSPN. We'll be right
Oh.
back. Stay-
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.
American Legion Ambulance Service has served Amador County since 1929. We have been selling ambulance tickets for 60 years. If the program didn't have value, we would have discontinued it years ago. Reimbursement or payer sources, including